The state is showcasing a partnership in the weeks before game bird season in Hawaii, but the continuation of a contentious eradication program still has many hunters upset.
A1 to A2, A2 to A3.
Less than 2 weeks before game bird hunting season in Hawaii.
Habitat on the back has a habitat classification.
The Department of Land and Natural Resources has posted video showcasing a partnership between hunters and researchers.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Is the site
6. We're starting here and we're going down.
Gathering at Kilohana Hunter Check-in Station in the early morning dark.
Oh, it's longer now.
I've been hunting here for about 4 years.
Before setting out on the north slopes of Mauna Kea.
I've got my dog, and I try to keep her close to the line. It's a big job just to keep her, on track. And Randy is following behind and records all of the sightings. He marks the locations, the type of bird, sex, age, and so that's the kind of data we're collecting.
How many birds? How far from the line you can get an estimate of density. We've been at this for a few days. It's a good design. Get us a good sense of what the game birds are doing, trend over time. If we repeat this in subsequent years, a little bit challenging. We're walking through really, really tall grass, heavy forest. Sometimes hard to see exactly what you're walking on, and but having fun, seeing some birds. Type of data that will provide hunters with a little bit of information leading up to the upcoming hunt.
They are trying to gain a better understanding of game bird density, variety, and populations.
It's a good resource. I mean, the whole wildlife situation here is, allows for not pure subsistence living, but there are a lot of people who get a lot of their food from the wildlife here.
The DLNR video is in contrast to statements made October 23rd at the Hawaii County Game Management Advisory Commission.
Last year you looked how much hunters went. They know how much people signed in, and it was way low because half of the place you can't walk.
Right. 2 weeks of opening a bird season.
So they better start thinking, hey.
Testifiers saying the conditions are becoming too difficult for hunting.
Mauna Kea, you see how tall the grass is?
Yes.
You're going to ask him. Last year, the hunters, bird hunters, we won't start in 2 weeks. The grass is so tall, it kills us just walking in there. Even you go in all the way to Kimole, and out there, the trees are all tall too. Half the time you can shoot the birds there, but you get only a small opening, you ain't got a chance. But that mountain right now is a fire hazard.
No argument.
And they don't even think about that.
They are blaming the ongoing helicopter hunts targeting the wild sheep herds on Mauna Kea.
When they had the sheep inside there, at least we had chance. Not anymore. The committee, you guys need to stop these two.
Well, we're trying. We stopped it for a while.
Get the sheep back in there and eat some of the grass. You look at La Ranch. Before used to be perfect. A lot of birds and all that. Now, you can't hunt in there. The grass is so tall, you're just killing yourself.
The federally mandated removal of ungulates from critically endangered Palila bird habitat continues this month.
In the next few days, there's going to continue to be aerial shooting of our game resources up on Mauna Kea. It would be really great if the DLNR would report that it hasn't really helped the Palila population, but yet they continue to do it even though it hasn't helped.
The hunting community's opposition to the hunts was a topic of conversation at the Hilo Commission meeting.
Steve Hurt, one thing everybody's got to keep in mind and remember that nothing is going to change with the Palila as far as what's going on, as far as radical or total aerial dispersal of the sheep, until the United States Supreme Court reverses its stance, and we'll need to take information and prove our point. Otherwise, everything is moot. That's all I've got on that.
So the question is, can our state go back to the federal government and give the report that the federal mandate to eradicate the sheep and the goat off Mauna Kea is non-effective? Would they do that? Can they do that?
It's not can they, will they? And that's what it'll take to change the decision from the Supreme Court with facts and information, and the fact the state will take it back or some other entity take that back to the Supreme Court and have that decision reversed. Until that time, there's no stopping what's going on.